hear what you're saying. We're all doing it for the money. End quote. No, not at all. Looks like someone's already meeting here. Maybe that reporter? Hey there, how you doing? Who might you be? Sorry, we didn't know someone was already here. I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Tap out, nervous monkey. He's, really eccentric. You're Justice? You? And the song for this is also called Eccentric. You know me? Do I know you? Of course I know you! Swears down witnesses on stand till they spill beans. End quote. That's not true! What's he writing? On his arm, no less. Does he have paper? Are you a reporter by any chance? Whoa, you're Trucy! Am I famous? Oh yeah. Trucy Wright hates carrying a bag. Puts everything she owns in her panties. End quote. Eek! That's so not true! Just hold on to your breeches, Slayer. I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy. Interview? So, God, I think I know what's going on here. Guarding Bruce is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote. No, how many times do I have to tell you this? Look, I've got work to do. You deal with him. Did she come here to interview the guard? Ooh-wee, what's a pickle? Accused wouldn't talk, had to interview someone or go plumb crazy. End quote. Huh. Well, he's a reporter, alright. Saying, what's it called? Headlines for newspaper articles. I should have guessed. Where are my manners? Name's Brushel. Spark Brushel. I'm not picky. Journalist. Just closes eyes. Writes. End quote. What's that nauseatingly strong mint smell every time he grins? I'm so glad I can't smell. Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what thrilling is. Wild romp through crossroads of mayhem. Madness. End quote. I can see that. He's writing something again. Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something. So, Mr. Brushel, you're a journalist? Me? Look, let me say one thing for the record here. Yes? I'm the interviewer. You understand? Yeah? I'm the one asking the questions here. End quote. Okay. For instance, you think a movie director watches movies? Well, I think he probably does. Exactly! I knew you understand. Huh? I'm confused, but alright. So, the night of the murder, you were at Drew's studio? Who? Me? Look, let me state one thing for the record. Yes, again. I may look calm and collected, but I'm busy. Real busy. Always on the road. Journalist always buys one-way tickets, never looks back. End quote. I understand that philosophy, but... You want to know the thing about one-way tickets? Once you use them, they're gone. All because you have to give them to the guy at the airport. True enough. But don't they give normal tickets away too? Exactly! See? It's the same thing! What is? I'm just very confused. You probably are too. So you went to do a story on Drew Misham. And he never had a story done about him before? That's right! Look, let me say one thing for the record here. And for the third time again. Or are you saying it again? Nah. What? I'm sure you're going to want to know about my resource. What tipped me off to Drew? Why did I interview in the first place? Well, yes. Look, it's like... Oh, I've got it! Say, there's this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. Do you think the burger guy's gonna tell me where he got it? Out of the supermarket, maybe? Exactly! See, that's what I'm talking about! I think I may have actually understood that one. That one made, like, total sense to... made no sense to me, Apollo. Well, there's nothing I can talk about freely. We also have ears, eyes, especially glass walls with speakers. End quote. Right, guess we'll leave then. But since you're here, might as well tell you a tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us, just for the heck of it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd seen a movie on a trip and wanted to see this burger place with amazing ketchup. It went on an article in a tabloid caught my eye. Famous oil painting stolen from art dealer's gallery, end quote, I believe it was. An oil painting? Happens every day, right? But I thought I'd seen that painting somewhere before. A painting of a giant peach floating down a river. Peach boy. Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach. Journalists can smell scoop better than burgers, end quote. Yeah, like the said painting, but you can't really present it to him. So, we find this new information and go back to Drew's studio. Well, how'd it go? Did you find anything out? Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check with you. But what's with that scary face you're making? And what's with the I know something but not telling you face you got going, Emma? And what's that pouty face there? Or whatever. What's with the hidden painting? This painting came from behind that dresser. Ah, yes. So? It was stolen. No? I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out. Do you think you could tell us a bit about this? I suppose. Is what you think. Drew Misham was a forger. His name Drew is the past tense to draw. It may also be a play on the word true. But Misham likely comes from my sham. So his name is my sham, not Misham. My sham. I don't know. I can't pronounce things. A forger. So yeah, he's a sham apparently. That's a terrible name. And this is Drew's theme too, so... Forger. So, what exactly is a forger? Well, basically it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words. Fakes? Copies of an original. Except copies, so precise you can't tell them apart. Well, why not just photocopy them? Plagiarism. The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. I gotta stop yawning. Real article. It's a crime, of course. Plagiarism. So Drew Misham was a criminal? I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries. Jeez, so Drew Misham is a criminal. Pal Miraculous is also a criminal of sorts, or kind of malpractice, whatever. Jeez, all these victims are. I don't feel too bad for them, but I feel bad for saying that. He received money to create elaborate forgeries to supplement his work in illustration, I guess. Supplement. I see. Actually, that's why I brought this here in the first place. What do you mean? When you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. So the rough sketch is like a prize for the real thing. Like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. But not in the case of a forgery, and not necessarily anyway. You know what the finished product is going to look like after all. Oh, yeah, I guess you would. That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the paint of the finished pieces. I get it now. Not that I really needed to go to such lengths, seeing as how one of the painting was only half finished anyway. Still, it'd be neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches. Kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking. True, that would be interesting, and maybe valid for our case. You should try buttering up, Apollo, again. Flattery will get you everywhere, they say. Maybe I should ask someone to help us out. So I guess we'll just present the paintings. I kind of want to see the rough sketch under this painting. And I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick. Oh, fine. Fine, just this time, though. Let's check it out. We will be doing all three, so I'm just gonna do them in order. I should be examining the, what's it called? The paintings. What is that painting supposed to be anyway? Person thinking? Is that what they call abstract art? I don't know. Okay, let's print this one out. Does this look familiar to you? What? What the heck? Well, he really blows! The finished painting isn't anything like the rough! Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. He probably thought he could draw any sort of thing he wanted to for the rough. Now I'm burping. Ah. What do you mean? Well, in the past he could only analyze the composition of a rough sketch. Composition? In other words, the traces of charcoal between paint and canvas. So you could tell if there had been a rough sketch, but not what it looked like. Ah, I think I follow you. So, in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely, then do a completely new painting on top of that. So Mr. Misha was trying whatever he wanted before painting over them. Possibly. Is there a problem with that? Not particularly, but something about the sketch itself is kind of odd. You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo. You think we could check out the one of the other paintings? Well, sure. You like this section stuff, don't you? No, it's because it's interesting. Or suspicious. And that looks like a blowfish. I think. Porcupine fish? I don't know. Yeah, all these two paintings look different. Of course, he would be forging them. But that's pretty talented, though. Okay, let's print this one out. Does this look very familiar to you guys? This one too! What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden. You think you could just look at the last of these? Fine by me, knock yourself out. I'm not done? Great. Okay, let's print this one out. What the heck is all this? I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited. You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation? X-ray radiation? Trissy, look at these 3 sketches! Do you notice anything? Ah! They're... Now you're both as wet as sheets. What's going on? These sketches are the 3 cases I worked on! What? The murder in the poker room at the Borscht Bull Club. Case 1. The dead man pulling the noodle stand. Case 2. And then... the event that transpired during the Gabner's concert. Case 3. What could it mean? How could he have painted those things? And why? And that's what I want to know! Wait, is Drew Misham Your father? Give me a break. Does that even seem even remotely possible to you? Well, that's always the father. Nah. I never even heard of any Drew Misham before. I hadn't even seen a picture of him. Except in the profile of the court record. But there were my cases drawn on his canvas. Every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Guess who was this Drew Misham? And what did he have to do with me? To be continued. Yeah, this case has gotten a lot more confusing than I did say it'll answer all your questions, but it's giving us more questions to ask. Anyway, that is enough for this case. We will meet you at the trial simulation. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-byes.